Have you ever heard the word labyrinth and immediately pictured someone hopelessly lost, trying to escape a complex puzzle? Pop culture, from movies to video games, has taught us to associate labyrinths with confusion, dead ends, and a terrifying minotaur lurking around every corner. But what if I told you that everything you think you know about labyrinths is wrong? What if the original labyrinth wasn't designed to get you lost, but to help you find yourself? Let's clear up a major confusion right away. What you're probably thinking of is a maze. A maze is what's called multicursal. That means it has multiple paths, branching choices, and lots of dead ends. It's a puzzle designed to challenge your logical mind, a test of your problem-solving skills. You have to make decisions, and many of them will be wrong. A maze is a challenge for your left brain, the analytical, rational part of you. The ancient, sacred labyrinth, however, is completely different. It's unicursal, meaning it has only one single, winding path. From the entrance, that one path will inevitably lead you to the center, and then back out again. There are no tricks, no choices to make, and no way to get lost. You just have to trust the path and keep walking. This simple but profound difference changes everything. The purpose of walking a labyrinth isn't to solve a puzzle, but to enter a state of moving meditation. Think about it. When you don't have to worry about which turn to take, your analytical mind can finally switch off. That constant inner chatter, the part of you that's always planning, worrying, and calculating, can go quiet. This allows your right brain, the intuitive, creative, and holistic side, to come forward. The walk becomes a journey inward, not a struggle outward. It is a tool for quieting the noise of the world and listening to a deeper part of yourself. This concept isn't new. It's ancient. One of the most fascinating examples is the magnificent labyrinth on the floor of Chartres Cathedral in France, built in the 13th century. During the Middle Ages, pilgrimage to the Holy Land, to Jerusalem, was a central act of faith. But with the dangers and immense costs of the Crusades, this journey became impossible for most people. So, the church offered an alternative. The faithful could make a symbolic pilgrimage by walking the Chartres labyrinth, often on their knees, as an act of devotion and penance. It became known as the Chemin de Jerusalem, or the Way to Jerusalem. Instead of traveling thousands of miles, the journey was condensed into the sacred pattern on the cathedral floor. It wasn't a lesser pilgrimage. It was a different kind, one that was accessible to all. This symbolic journey is typically seen as having 3 stages. The first is the walk inward, towards the center. This stage is called purgation. It's about letting go, releasing the burdens, worries, and distractions you carry with you from the outside world. With every step, you shed a layer of mental clutter. The second stage is illumination. This happens when you reach the center of the labyrinth. In this quiet, sacred space, you pause. This is a moment for reception, for insight, for a connection with the divine, God, or your deepest self. It's a time for prayer, contemplation, and simply being present. Finally, there's the third stage, union. This is the journey back out, following the same single path. But you don't leave the same way you came in. You carry the wisdom, peace, or insight you gained at the center back with you. The goal is to integrate this newfound awareness into your daily life, to bring the sacred from the center back into the world. So, you see, the labyrinth was never meant to be a prison for a monster. The myth of the Minotaur is a powerful story, but it has overshadowed the true purpose of this incredible spiritual tool. The real monster the labyrinth helps us confront isn't a beast with a bull's head. It's our own inner chaos, our distractions, and our anxieties. The labyrinth wasn't designed to trap you. It was designed to set you free. It is a path that guides you away from the noise of your mind and leads you back to the peace within your heart. Next time you see a labyrinth, don't think of it as a place to get lost. See it as an invitation to walk a path of discovery, to quiet your mind, and to find your way home to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the fascinating corners of history and spirituality.